first of all, first question for you is, are you happy with the training workload that Cameron Serrato gives you?
Yeah, of course, mate. It's been the same for 10 months, so nothing different from what I'm used to from where I've been previously, and everyone's on board. So training is always hard. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So you know, it's harder to get here, but it's also harder to stay. So you know, that's what training's got to be hard to be able to put out performances like that. And we are training hard. We just want to get the results on the weekend, and yeah, we're facing that, and we're doing everything we can to get the results on the weekend. But yeah, it's yeah, we're doing all the right things here, but it's yeah, just not getting it right on the weekend. So that's something we've got to, you know, get better at.
Have you heard of any players who think you're working too hard here?
Oh, no, not that I know of. You know, it's you know, you come to training sometimes and you might feel sore and that, but sometimes you just got to get through it, and that's just part of life being a professional athlete. Is some days aren't always perfect, and you just got to get through training. But the training workload that we do here is for a reason, and we do it because we know it's right, and that's what Cam believes in, and everyone else in the staff. So as players, we're all on board, and we're willing to do whatever it takes. You know, this week especially, but going forward as well.
Rick, there almost seems to be a little bit of, I guess, putting Cameron in some sort of poor light. Explain to us, he's a good family man. He's more than just I mean, he's a rookie coach, but he's not rookie in terms of the system. He's pretty, in terms of his history, he's pretty well-rounded, good person to approach.
Yeah, he's
certainly wouldn't be asking unreasonable expectations.
No, of course, and he's a coach, and but definitely I think he's a mate before he's a coach, and that's what everyone loves about him. He's easily approachable. His door's always open, and you know, you know, a lot of boys go and talk to him just about life advice, and a lot of, and then footy comes second, really, and that's how he is. But he has standards, and we have standards as a playing group and as a club of where we want to go to. And you know, obviously Cam is stressed out a lot that this is the way we're going, and you know, if you don't really like it, then probably not the place for you. But we know where we're going as a group and as a club, and obviously Cam's the leader of that, and myself, yeah, I back everything he does and what we're trying to do here.
You said that you're happy with the training load and the workload of the team. Are you happy with the culture of the club and the team?
Oh, you can say that. If we're winning, I don't think we'd be having these conversations. But when you're losing in the amount of points that we've conceded during the year, yeah, we're not silly. We look at it every day, and for us to get better, we have to, you know, ourselves have to get it right. And you know, we as a group, yeah, we know it hasn't been great, and the culture of the club, you know. It's hard to say. When things are losing, you look at everything that aren't working and things that we can be better at. But from my point of view, you know, we're heading in the right direction, and there's definitely things that we can tweak and to be better. But yeah, it just comes down to the result at the end of the day, and we're just not getting it. And obviously, this is what we're getting scrutinised for at the moment. And yeah, as a group and as leader of the club, we need to, you know, cop it on the chin, just move on. But our priority right now is our performance on Sunday against Gold Coast. So. Everything else surrounding is, you know, it's just talk, and yeah, our priority is to go out there on Sunday and finish the year strong for our fans and for the club and for ourselves as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend, you know, put things behind us as well. But yeah, what has to go forward as well.
Cam's made it quite known that he has to work on the culture. He thinks it's, you know, obviously needs a little bit of adjusting, considering he's come from the success at Penrith. So he's kind of admitted that. Do you think this is coming from, you know, maybe one or two that you know, don't want to be a part of that, or aren't, you know, aren't moving or rowing in the same direction as you guys?
Yeah, I guess then people, you know, it could be anyone. I don't know where that's coming from, but the culture of the club, you know, you look at it from a new coach, new staff, new players coming in. It's not going to happen overnight. You don't become best mates with someone overnight. It takes time, and these things, alongside, you know, your family life and outside of footy, these things take time. And you know, we knew it was going to be a hard road, and you know, we've done everything we can. We're trying to do everything we can to get the results on the weekend. And there's always things you can improve on your culture, whether that's coaching or off the field and anything. But I know as this group and, you know, the staff are working really hard to make sure we know what's right. And at the moment, that's the standards that we train by and the standards that we live by day in, day out, whether that's at training or at home. So yeah, we know what we need to fix and what we need to get right. But end of the day, it's our performances on the weekend that have put us in this position. So, you know, as a group, yeah, we know the results that haven't been great. and we know that. We're the first ones to put our hand up and acknowledge that. So, yeah, as I said, we're working hard to change them results, and we want to finish on a high this weekend for our fans and for ourselves. So, yeah, looking forward to the weekend.
Is there a lack of trust amongst the players, Reed?
Oh, I don't think so, mate. Not at all. You know, it's all led by the coaching staff and what they're trying to do. So, you know, as I said, there's standards here that we hide ourselves high for, and you know, things that you know don't go our way, we need to deal with them. And yeah, I don't think the culture of the club or anything like that is super nice. It's just, you know, as Cam said, you know, standards are our priority, and you need to live by them day in, day out, and being a professional athlete is all those things. So, you know, as I said, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So, but we know as a group and as a club where we're going and what we need to look forward to.
Reid, a lot of this is centred around one specific player walking out on the club indefinitely, taking a bit of personal leave. As the captain, do you reach out to that guy just to check in and make sure he's all right? Yeah,
of course, his welfare is our priority, and the club and the group are doing a great job of that at the moment.
Were you comfortable with that punishment for arriving late?
It's a sensitive subject. So.
This is yeah, I don't want to talk about it because this is his thing, and we're worried about his welfare. I don't want to sit here and talk about it, but there was more than just that. There's the other stuff going on, and yeah.
If there are any other players, Reid, that do have sort of concerns about the training, as a captain, what do you say to them? Do you pull them aside and have a word? How do you go about that as a leader in this team?
Yeah, it's about you know, it's a young group, and training loads can be a lot, and it is at any club. And from where I've been and what I've heard, it's all the same, just done differently. So. Yeah, it's about making sure that putting them on the right path of this is what it takes to be an NRL player week in, week out, and to be the ultimate professional. So, but no, I'm not stressed at all about the training load at all. If anything, we need to work harder.
Have you had to address these issues with the players, mate? Like, stuff's been getting out. There's been talk of unrest. Have you had to address it as a senior player here with the rest of the playing group? Oh,
we've spoken about it, mate. But yeah, it is what it is, and yeah, as I said, every club's the same. Everyone trains hard, everyone does everything. And the results that we're getting on the weekend makes you want to train harder, and that's how I see it. You're not going to get better if you don't work hard, and yeah, you know, it's like anything. You got to work hard for it. It's anything in life. You're not willing to work hard at your job, well, you're not going to get better at it, are you? So that's how we see it here.
Can I ask, is Cameron the type of coach that has an open door policy? So if players have an issue with anything, training loads, family life, whatever, does he open his door?
Oh, of course, mate. He's the most approachable person within the club, and he's adamant that he says that a lot, and his door's always open. You know, he's never. You call him, he'll answer. He's the most approachable person within the club, and he's our coach, and yeah, there's no worries about that.